In the beginning, God created the heavens and He created the earth. He created every living thing upon the earth. Thousands of years later, along comes myself, Ed Waters, and I created FreeCircle so I could bring you the fireside. We want to bring you truth with integrity, insight that's right, and stories that matter the most today. So climb on in, buckle up, let's take a ride on the fireside. Today I want to talk a little bit about attitudes. Attitudes really make or break us. I came across an article. The article comes from stylesatlife.com. And I will leave a link to this article in the description so you can read this in its entirety. Wonderful look at attitudes here. The article states there are 4 different types of attitudes of people as per psychology. Attitude is said to define the personality of a human. Naturally, this falls under 2 categories, the good and the bad. According to Winston Churchill, attitude is a small thing that makes a big difference. If you are willing to perfect yourself, then you should watch your attitude. We often talk about that here on the fireside. Understanding who we are, checking ourselves daily. These attitudes, they define us, they make us, and they break us. So, what are these types of attitudes? The types of attitude in psychology that is often stated are 3: cognitive, behavioral, and emotional. First component is basically based on the knowledge we acquire and feel confident about the fact that we are educated on that subject and can present someone with the relevant information. This makes us confident. The emotional component basically deals with the giving out of emotional stimuli, such as overreacting at simple things. We should stay calm under all circumstances to be ready to deal with whatever comes to our mind. List of attitude and behavior. The 4 basic types of attitude and behaviors that are positive, negative, and neutral. Number 1, a positive attitude. Confidence. Confidence is a good attitude and one of the basic things in list of positive attitudes. Happiness. Happiness is the next type of attitude in the list of positive attitudes and behaviors. Sincerity. An individual with a positive mindset is often found to be quite sincere. Determination. A determination is one of the primary rewarding points of a person with a positive attitude. The next is a negative attitude. A negative attitude is something that each and every person should avoid. Generally, the people with negative attitude ignore the good things in life and only think about whether they will fail. They often find a way out of tough situations by running away from it. Fight or flight. They often compare themselves with other persons and find the bad in them only. In short, he is exactly opposite of the one with the positive mindset. There are certain bad effects that a person with a negative mindset has to face. Anger, doubt, frustration. There's quite a few of them. Next, we look at neutral attitude. This is another type of attitude that is common. That mindset is a neutral one. There is no doubt, neither is there any kind of hope. The people generally tend to ignore the problems in life. They wait for some other individual to take care of their problems. They generally have a lazy life, and they are often unemotional. It is as if they don't think about anything that much and doesn't care for the same as well. They never feel the need to change themselves, as they can simply live with the way they are. Sickened attitude. One of the most dangerous types of attitude and different is a sickened attitude. The sickened attitude has the caliber to destroy every image that comes in connection with a positive image. This type of attitude is more of a negative attitude and is very destructive. It often reflects the mind's negativity. It is necessary to let go of this kind of attitude for the betterment of the self and the people around you. They are often difficult to mend because the attitude is deep-rooted within one's personality. However, with time, it nevertheless is possible to change the course of direction for this attitude. This attitude right here, people, this sickened attitude, this is one of the most prevalent today. People, they tend to stray away from the good and they're attracted to the bad. We're seeing a definitive climb in this type of attitude in our world. And I think that's why I chose to talk about attitudes today. We need to find a positive attitude and put that attitude to work, people. It's hard, but when you come across somebody that you do not agree with and you instantly want to take revenge just because they made you mad, that's a sickened attitude. And it's not a very productive attitude. We should really look at ourselves today and find out who and what we are. What is our attitude? Is it a positive attitude? Is it a negative attitude? Is it one of those neutral attitudes that, oh well, somebody else will take care of it? Or a revengeful, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get back at you. I'm gonna put sugar in your tank because you just made me mad. Those attitudes, you gotta watch. And I'm telling you, you want to surround yourself with the positive attitudes, people. Get away from those other types of attitude. Those are destructive attitudes. Change your attitude and become positive today to help not only you, but everybody around you and the world. Become positive, my friends. Today is a good day to start. and I challenge you to become positive today.
And that's it for another FreeCircle podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you tune in for the next episode, because you never know what kind of edification is going to come your way. Make sure you go over to the website, freecircle.website. There's always informative information there. Check out our new edition, podcast.freecircle.website. That's where you're going to find all of our media content in a centralized area for your enjoyment. Share, make sure you tell everybody, and until next time, I'm Ed Waters with FreeCircle Podcast. Enjoy your day.